You see, people always say games are bad because sometimes they can have violent things that are going to influence people to do bad things. It's just that the things that, you don't hear that many stories like that. You might think, oh, someone plays a game like COD or Call of Duty. That's the exact same thing. Okay. Someone plays something like that, and you think that's gonna start like a mass shooting. No. Shootings don't even happen like that very often. It's always for some other sort of reason. It can even happen in like a range of reasons, and most of the time, it's not because of a game. This paper is much smaller than normal. Inflation. Um, like, people just think, oh, books are good and games are bad because kids have all their attention on a game. But that's because it's a game is easier for you to relax to because it's entertainment, but you get to choose it because you might go, "Oh, this show is entertaining as I watch it." Hey, I didn't want that to happen. Well, in a game, you choose what happens because you're the one playing it. So it's entertainment that stays entertaining the whole way through. And like in a book, you have to concentrate just one sense. You have to concentrate on looking through the whole entire thing and imagining it. That can be very hard for some people to concentrate through. Meanwhile, a game is more easier and it's more fun because every part of your brain divides evenly through your body between seeing, hearing, and having to use tactile senses. So, but then people just imagine like how in pop culture, um, kids are often taught at a young age to not like vegetables, so they don't even try them. Even though they might like them, but they don't know that yet because they don't try them. So we just think, oh, that must apply to books. Kids don't want to read books, so books must be the smart thing. Like, many people were smart back in the day, like in the Renaissance, after reading a bunch of books. They didn't have anything else to do. The only way that they could get their knowledge was from mass published books. You couldn't. Like, because you'll be in a conversation with someone and they can tell you an interesting fact you wouldn't have known unless you talked to them because they saw it on the internet. In the Renaissance, you couldn't do that because information did not spread like that. You need books that could be published like across nations over there. So the only way they could get their knowledge was like that. Plus, they had to read by choice. Nowadays, no one's reading by their own choice. They're being told to read, and they don't enjoy it because they're being told to do something that is already not that fun to do. It's very boring. But we think that games will be bad because they put their attention to it. They think it'll affect them, even though it won't. And yet, so, like, you don't hear stories very often of people actually doing terrible things because they saw it happen in a game. But someone killed John Lennon because he read a book. No one talks about that though. But I've heard that once, and yet I've heard several times of multiple occasions. Um, like imagine, for example, 3 occasions where someone of people doing bad things because of a game, and then like 70 people talking about those things separately. That's what it feels like.